Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today we're looking at another Cameroon wrapper on a cigar. This is the new Partagas Limited Reserve Decadas for 2020. This size is a 6 3/4 by 43 Dalia. A little different from the 2019 edition. And the blend is different also. It's a Cameroon wrapper from the 2008-2009 growing season over a San Andreas binder from the 97-98 season, and filler blend of proprietary tobaccos from the Dominican Republic, being Piloto Cubano from the 2009 crop, and additional San Andreas tobacco also from the 97-98 season. Of course, the big deal about this cigar is all the tobacco in it is at least 10 years old, and as you can tell from those dates, it is. Now, these cigars are also not inexpensive, $17.99 a piece, and each one would normally come in a crystal tube with hand-applied wax closure. As you can see, I don't have a crystal tube. These are just the cigars I'm reviewing right now. That's sort of the long and short of it. You can get a little more detail on the blog, but the bottom line is that's a cool looking cigar. It's very nice. And you know, it has a good weight in the hand for a 43 ring. I mean, that's ridiculous feeling, but it is. So let's get right to it. The new Partagas Decadas 2020. Now, like the Vision from yesterday, I have had 4 of these. All been very similar. Let's use the word similar. Pretty consistent. Now, one thing I've noticed, and let's first of all let me clip this before I tell you what I'm about to tell you, because it applies. Okay. This is first of all the density, and it applies to what I'm telling you too. See how dark it is? Very dark, and it's very dense. There's a lot of tobacco in there. That's a very dense pattern, if you will. And because it is, the draw is not effortless. You need to store these at 62% humidity at the most. That's where my end table humidor is set, where I keep my review cigars. And this is drawing pretty good. It's tight, but it's just packed with tobacco, because I told you it has a good feel. Take that with a grain of salt, but that's what you need to do. As the chief looks on, all right, it's a nice start. You have sort of an apricot flavor, some raisins, some chocolate, a lot of black coffee, a lot of black pepper. Black pepper I would rate it about 8. The cigar is almost meaty, somewhat meaty. There's a meatiness in the midst of the flavors. You get a meaty flavor. It's a very meaty, not overly so, because you've got, like I said, it's got apricot, raisins, chocolate. But that's how you start. And based on the other 4, we're going to have a nice time with some transitions and some things that are going to happen along the way. So Let's see what we have at the first third. Here we are at the first third, and I would point out that the time you saw to get to the first third is correct. I told you it was packed. It was very dense. It's drawing very well, but it's burning very slowly. Good thing, expensive cigar. Good flavors though. Same flavor notes: apricot, raisin, black coffee. Add toffee in there. Black pepper is very good in this cigar, at least 8, and it's lingering very nicely. Speaking of lingering, the finish is apricot and black coffee. That's pretty much what you have. If you ever had an apricot, however you say it, north, south, whatever, that's the flavor. Would you believe I would call it full-bodied right now? This is a really good cigar. It's extremely sweet with a lot of pepper and a lot of nice lower level notes. Now, I mentioned chocolate in the first initial assessment. There is chocolate there too. I missed that one as far as mentioning it. So look at all those sweet flavors. Look at all the dark flavors. Good flavors. For the first third, I would rate this cigar 95. Absolutely, without a doubt. It's just so good. It's a good start for the first third, don't you think? Good burn time for the first third, don't you think? So let's see what we have at the end of the second third. The end of the second third. As you can see, I removed the lower band, and the cigar continues its full-bodied, flavorful path. Do you like my little notes at the end of the first third? You're looking at just what I'm looking at and just what I'm reporting. Here in the second third, I had raisin, molasses, buttery caramel now shows up. Chocolate, black coffee at the base, very full bodied. Black pepper remains excellent, at least 8. The finish is a little different. It's figs, caramel, black coffee, and very good lingering black pepper. In the first segment, I misspoke on the finish. I said it was apricot and black coffee. I should have been black pepper. Straight apricot in the first third and black pepper. This cigar continues to be really good. Really dark, really sweet, really good. I'm maintaining 95. It's just really good. So here's my notes from the second third, and let's see what the final third brings. We are down to the end. Just about to burn myself, so let's wrap it up. First of all, for this size cigar, what a tremendous burn time. 1 hour and 43 minutes. Now here in the final third, flavor notes sort of multiplied and combined. I had fig, apricot, molasses, caramel, malt, that malt flavor, light light chocolate, and plenty of black coffee base. Very full bodied. Pepper still up at around 8 plus. The finish is caramel, fig, black coffee, and a lot of lingering black pepper. This is a really good cigar from Partagas. Very good offering. I would bump the final third up to 96. It just kept sort of increasing as you go, and all these notes in the end, I had to. So your overall score for this cigar, 95.33. Well worth the price tag. If you're going to spend that much money on a cigar, this is one that you might want to think about. So there you have it. The new Partagas Limited Reserve Decadas 2020, 95.33.